I'm a big fan of having a blog to grow your art business. And one of the features that I talk about in my book, The Art of Content Marketing, is to use a blog as part of your strategy for growing your art business. And one of the most popular services you can use to host your blog is called Wordpress. And in this video, I'm going to go through how to set up your WordPress blog using wordpress.org and Bluehost, and we'll run through the whole process of purchasing your hosting package and launching your new WordPress blog. Okay, in this video we're going to look at how to open your WordPress account, and it can be a bit tricky, so I put this video together for first-time users who want to try out WordPress. And this procedure is to set up an account for a self-hosted WordPress site through wordpress.org. Okay, and the first thing we're going to do in this procedure is we've got to get a host for the WordPress blog, and we're going to be using Bluehost. You'll find them at bluehost.com, and it's a very reliable hosting platform. It's recommended by WordPress. You'll need a credit card or a PayPal account to pay for the hosting, and then a domain name. And it's worth your while to do a search perhaps and make sure that your domain name is available. It just saves a lot of time. And so try and get the domain name right for you before going into this process. So you visit Bluehost and you will find this page comes up when you want to open a new hosting account, and there are various pay options, pay plans available, and the most popular, as we can see, is 36 months at quite a reduced rate. But the most important thing is that you get all this unlimited websites space that you can use, and it's probably inevitable that you're going to want to open another website. You could have standalone sites for perhaps a course you're doing or a book. If you're going to publish one down the road, you're not sure what's going to happen in the future, so best to be prepared and get a plan like this that's going to give you all this unlimited benefits. Okay, then once you've selected your plan, you're going to then set up your domain name, the name that you've checked out and made sure it's available. You'll type it in here under .com, and there are various other options, but we go with .com as the ideal domain name for a business. Then click on Next, and it will tell you, congratulations, your domain is available. Now it's time to fill out the rest of your account information, which you will do in these columns. And just be careful that, yes, we know we got the domain, and the last thing I want to mention here is just be careful to get your email address correct. All of your usernames and various future processes will depend on this email, so make sure it's correct. If you need a password reset perhaps in the future, you'll need to have your email address correct. Okay, moving on. We've got the plan to confirm, and it's ticked there for you already what you've selected. You can change your mind, of course. we've got our 36-month plan, and you'll see all of these options in the middle, additions to the plan that you can add on. I suggest that you leave all of those unticked. They'll default with ticks in them, so just untick. And then let's get on to payment. If you click on here where it says more payment options, you'll see a PayPal option open up for you as well. Alright, once you've paid, it'll tell you congrats, your purchase was successful, and it's confirmed with an email sent to that email address you've already filled in. Okay, you'll also see your account information as you've filled out. It will appear here. And next up, we're going to create a password. Okay, so move on to the password setup. Alright, you can use the generate password function. Personally, I don't particularly like that because it's impossible to remember. I like to have a password that at least I can remember in a pinch. So, but that's up to you. So let's set up a password. You'll type it in and make sure it's a strong one with characters, numbers, and other lowercase, uppercase features, and to comply, and symbols as well. Alright, so write that down and save it in a password locker or something like that, where you'll always be able to find it. Excellent. Passwords matched, all great. So continue and get on to the page which is going to log into your cPanel. This page will be preloaded here with your username. In this case, it's going to be your domain name. So if it's joesartgallery.com, that will appear here. Then your password that you've just saved in the previous page, you're going to type in now, and then you'll be entered into the cPanel. Okay, this is still in Bluehost. In your cPanel, you'll see all of these colorful icons. And don't worry about them all too much for now, because we're going to go into install WordPress, and we want to get that installed as soon as possible. Once you click install, this message will come up. Don't worry about it. Ignore this for now. Let's get out and get back to that install WordPress icon. Click on that. You'll get a page, probably comes up with this, with some various options. Paid more upsells from Bluehost. Don't worry about those. Let's go to the do-it-yourself version and click install. Alright, then you'll see a page come up with your domain name, and you'll see it in the block over there, and joesartgallery.com. Okay, click on then the check domain box, and the window will come up. Tick the two boxes, show advanced options, and you've read the terms. Then click on install now. Okay, we have getting to the information, the administrative information that you're going to need for your WordPress account. Okay, remember you've already set up your Bluehost password and username. Now we have to install WordPress, and we need a separate set of credentials for WordPress. Okay, so number one, add your site name in this panel here, and it can be different from your domain. It can be a number of words. Joe's Superior fine art or whatever you want to actually call the trading name of your business, you can put that in here, or simply use the .com that you've registered. Right, your admin username will then be added in once you've done that, which will be the email address, and it will default there for you, that all-important email address that you've already put in. Okay, so that goes in there. Now your password, your admin password, you'll find it auto-generated for you. Write that down and save it in your keyword locker as well. So that password will be in there. Make a careful note of that. Do a screenshot or whatever you need to make sure you have it all correct. Okay, these are your WordPress admin details, different from Bluehost. You'll use these details most often in the future when you log into WordPress to do your work. Okay, click on you've read the terms and then install now. Once that's done and processed, you'll go into a page like this where you'll see that your install is underway. You'll see a green bar loading up. Let that continue loading until you get the message your install is complete. Alright, now there's a big black button, and you want to move on to that and click on View Credentials. Alright, so the next page that'll open up, you'll see at the bottom where you can click to view your WordPress credentials. Okay, so an important page. Make sure you've got a note and saved all of the information on here, and your domain name URL will be whatever domain you've registered. And then once you've saved all of this information, you will go into the WordPress page itself. Your username will be your email that you've already established, and your admin information, password, goes in here. Click on Remember Me, and it's also a good idea to bookmark this page. Alright, bookmark it on your browser so you can easily get onto this page in the future. Okay, log in, and then you'll open up into the WordPress dashboard. Alright, so this is the back end where you'll be doing the various jobs in your WordPress account. Alright, so it's a good idea to bookmark this page as well. Set up a WordPress folder in your bookmarks page and save it so you can get there easily in the future. Okay, so that's done. Let's head back into that dashboard, have a look around. One of the buttons on the bar on the left will be for posts. So your future post to your blog, click on there. Other important bars and will be the appearance, where you'll set your theme, and obviously your site is not yet live. You'll see that information in this bar says your site will display coming soon. So if you put that domain into your browser, it'll say coming soon. When you're ready, you can click here and launch your site live. Okay, if you want to add a new post to your blog, you'll click on posts and you'll see various things open up. Fill in your headline here, your blog content, and various publish options down on the right hand side. That is pretty much your account setup procedure. You'll then be able to personalize your WordPress blog to your heart's content. Do a few things next, like adding Jetpack, which comes with a number of excellent preloaded plugins that is necessary for your blog. Set up your theme. You can use one of the many free themes. Just Google popular free themes for WordPress, and there are also amazing premium themes as well. Just make sure that I would suggest you have a theme which can accept a payment platform like WooCommerce, for instance, which can let you set up a shop in due course when you monetize your blog. Various plugins like your email account is probably the most important thing that we're going to get into soon. Okay, then read lots of information online, free and paid, to help you with setting up and personalizing your WordPress blog. So there it is. If you have never tried WordPress before and you want to give it a go, that is the account and hosting procedure that you'll follow. Remember to save all of those emails and passwords for Bluehost, as well as those admin credentials for WordPress itself, and you should have no trouble enjoying personalizing your new WordPress blog.